What's up, guys? We're Sight After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York, your new favorite band. I'm Sifa Graffiti.
I'm Dan Berg.
Check out our latest music. And check us out reacting to Genesis's The Battle of Epping, Forrest. This was a Patreon poll runner-up suggested by all of our patrons. Shout out to you guys for making this possible. And guys, you could be like them. Head on over there to Patreon and subscribe for as little as $1 a month to tell us what to react to. Thumbs up if you like it.
Stand very still. The thumpers shout, they all start to clout. There's no guns in this gentleman's bout. And Georgie moves in on the outside left, with a train flying round his head. A terrible demure from our literature lips up the nearest tree. And you go be careful. On William Wright, he made his pile on Derby night when Billy was a kid, walking the streets. The other kids hid, so they did. And now, after security trade. She's got it made. The shops that need aid are those that haven't paid. I'll do my double show quick. Sid Meekin a brick. Fresh out the nick. I sell cheap all day. The minute they leave and the visit I pay. Does it pay? And his friend, liquid land by name of wine, women, and Wandsworth fame. Said I'll break in the legs over the bastard that got me framed. I'll break in the legs over the bastard that got me framed. They called me the Reverend when I entered the church unstained. My employers have changed, but the name has remained. All began when I went on a tour, hoping to find some furniture. Followed a sign saying beautiful chest, led to a lady who showed me her best. She was taken by surprise when I quickly closed my eyes. So she rang the bell and quick as hell, Bob the Law came out on his job to see what the trouble was. Louise, is the Reverend hard to please? Oh, tell me! Perhaps, sir, if it's not too late, we could interest you in our old-fashioned Staffordshire plate. Oh, no, not me. I'm a man of repute. But the devil caught hold of my soul, and a voice called out, "Shoot!" To save my steeple, I visited people. For this I'd gone when I met little John. His name came, I understood, when the judge said, "You are a Robin Hood." He told me of his strange foundation, conceived outside of the Woodstock nation. He'd had to hide his reputation. When poor, 'twas salvation from door to door. But now, with a pin-up guru every week, it was love, peace, and truth incorporated for all who seek. He employed me as a car mechanic with overall charms. His hands were then fit to receive arms. That's why we're in the battle of Epping Forrest. Yes, it's the battle of Epping Forrest, right outside your door. We guard your souls for peanuts, and we guard your shops and houses for just a little more. Just a little more. In with the left hook is the best Mill Green butcher, but he's counted on the right by mixed chain gang fight. And liquid Lena with his smashed bottle men, he's lobbing Bob with a knob across the gulver. With his kisser in a mess, Bob seems under stress, but John's the joke hits Len right in the mother. And Howard Demure is still not quite sure, as they come out of his fling. You come together. Up above the crowd, it's signed as to the cloud, done proud. The bold and brazen brass seen darkly through the glass. The butler's gone must be a draw. So the black cat barons toss a coin to settle the score.
This is my least favorite song on this album. And it's still a really good song, which is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like we've done most of this album by this point. And I agree, I don't think it's the best one that we've heard from this album, but it's still so good. And it's just like, how do you do this? Like, it's just all over the place, but it all makes sense. And then, like, there's some points where, like, the flow of the lyrics is just, like, going totally against what the flow of the drums are. But it still, like, works for some reason.
Yeah.
And then when the keyboards come in, I don't remember what part it was, maybe, like, 9 minutes in, when that keyboard came in. I can't even, like, the tone of it, which is so great.
Really, really good,
And
yeah.
the bass going along with it, I just really love that. It was sick.
And were there two voices on this song?
I think so.
Me too.
Well, it sounded like he was really playing the accent up at one point.
At one point, yeah, when
Yeah,
he was kind of
yeah.
like telling a story.
Yeah, because this is obviously a story. I feel like with Genesis, there's always some kind of battle. There's always, right? Like, it's always some epic thing. Like, it can't just be like, oh, it can't be the scuffle of Epping Forrest. It has to be the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If they were smart, they would have capitalized on their inner struggles and they would have named an album The Battle for Creative Control.
The battle for the Genesis soul. Yeah, no, it was interesting because they were saying, like, there was a dispute in, like, the gangland territory or some shit. So it's like the Battle of Epping Forest is a gang fight? Maybe? Some old school British gangs?
Probably.
I don't really know.
It's really interesting. I like the two different voices. I know I heard Phil, but I don't know the difference between Steve and Phil or Tony. Like, I don't really know their voices, but...
Wait, Phil or Peter?
What do you mean?
Singing.
I think I heard Phil towards the end. I think
Oh, like also as the second voice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know
bad.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think for sure that I heard Phil because it sounds like him to me, and that's all that matters. Right?
I don't know. It didn't go do, so I can't tell. If it doesn't do that, then I don't know who the song is. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But what else? Yeah, I like that. I definitely like I like the craziness of it. I like that it's still a really great song, and it's like not my favorite on this album. That's insane because the song is epic, but the other ones are epic squared. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, well, it just goes to show how talented this band was at their... I don't know if I would say this is their peak. I don't know if this is what people say is their peak, but clearly this is a good album. It keeps coming up, and these songs are all epic on this album. So, I don't know. So, obviously, they were definitely in their stride here when they were doing this. But, yeah, shout out to everyone that voted for this. Shout out to everyone on Patreon for helping to make these videos possible. We appreciate you. Shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. We're S.A.D After Dark, and we'll see you soon.